Hi, this is Camille from My Junk Journal Heaven. I'm back with some things I was going to just show you real quick. My sister and I bought something at Costco a few weeks ago, and we got these little tags on it. And I thought, oh, I'm not sure we got these at Costco. This may be something we got somewhere else. Anyway, these tags are perfect. I mean, I don't know what they say on them, but they're perfect for tags. So I'm going to back them with something so they don't have that on the back. And then I'll go on to make something else. I'm hoping I don't cough a lot. This is my third week. I just finished the third week, going on the fourth week of this cough and whatever it is. I'm on antibiotics, and hopefully I'm going to be getting better. I have a brand new great-granddaughter to go see, and I haven't felt like I should be going to visit a new baby when I'm not doing well. So hopefully in the next couple of days I can go see her. She makes number 16, in case anybody's interested. That's 16 great-grandchildren. I had 5 children, and I have 23 grandchildren. 22 or 23. Huh. I can't even keep track. Including some that are step-grandchildren. They're still my grandkids. I don't care if they're blood or not, they're my grandkids. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. I think I'll let these dry before I cut them out. Now, I was watching YouTube a couple of nights ago, and I saw somebody doing something, and I was going to be sure and give them credit, and I can't find who it was. I watch sometimes at night when I can't sleep, and I ended up falling asleep and not remembering who it was, and I tried to find out, and I can't find them. So they were using the tops of their paper pads. You know, you get that little strip along the top, the little inch or half-inch strip. And I have this calendar from last year, and I thought, the top of it was this, and the sides are this, and I thought, that's so pretty. I'm going to try doing the same thing she did, only I'm going to do it with these. And I'm going to do it a little bit different. She made hers smaller than what I want to do. Oh, I'm not sure if they're going to work the way I want them to or not. I don't know. I have this idea about folding them like this. That's going to get real bulky though, isn't it? And I don't think I want it that bulky. Okay, so I'm going to cut them down a little bit here and get all these together. I'm going to leave this edge on these. They came off the top of it, and I thought, that made an interesting edge. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're crafting or doing something that you enjoy doing. It's more fun to be doing something fun than it is to be doing something you don't like to do. Okay, I cut it in half. It looks like it'll be just about 6 inches, so that's what I'm going to do, is cut it right there. And then I'll even that up. Oh, I didn't mean to throw these little strings away that came on those other, what I'm going to use for tags. Her idea was to use stuff up instead of wasting it, and she keeps all the little strips off the top of her 12 by 12 paper pads or 8 by 8s or whatever. And so she was going to use them. And that is not a straight cut, not by anybody's imagination. I don't think they have to be perfect, but anyway, what she did was she made them into little flower-like things. I want to make sure I don't have more than one. This is pretty decent paper, and I got this from Dollar Tree for $1.25 last year for 2025 calendar. And I got one this year. It's not pretty though like this was. This was pretty and had these maps on it. And the back page has a map on it that I'm going to use for something. But they didn't have any like that this year. So I'm just doing what I'm doing here. And it looks like I'm getting some one direction and some the other. And I don't know if I want to do that. Now, hers were much smaller than this. And consequently, I don't know whether I want to keep doing this or not. Like this. Maybe only 4 of them. Or my idea won't work. We'll see if the idea works. Okay, there's 4. And I have 4 more. Okay. I think they're too big. I have to think about this for a minute. They're probably too big, but I'm going to glue them together and figure that out in a minute. She used hers as embellishment on pages and different things like that. And it gave me this idea to use it to maybe make a hidden paper clip as an embellishment. By the end of this is messed up. So we'll see. I may want to cut this down at some point, but right now I'm going to do it like this. And if anybody has seen that video and knows who it is, please let me know. I want to give them credit. I don't like to get an idea from someone and then not give them credit for their idea. Let's see, this should go this way. And this one should then go this way. Yes, now they're all on the right. I wanted them to all, the little fuzzy things to be on the same side. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing with these. Like I said, they may get cut down because they may not work for hidden paper clip if they're too involved here. So we'll see. So what have you been up to? Anybody having any fun? I have a friend that wants me to go to Hawaii with her next December. She has an uncle who has passed away a long time ago, but who was a Pearl Harbor survivor, and she wanted to go with her aunt many years ago, and they never did get around to doing it. And so she's decided that she wants to go in December. So I'm contemplating that. And of course we go to Oahu. I've been there before and it's beautiful. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do it and maybe we won't. And while those are kind of drying, I guess I'll kind of cut this out. Get it where I want it. Trying to use up packaging and not buy new stuff. unfortunately, I did buy a pad of paper and some embellishments at Hobby Lobby. But the embellishments I bought, I'm happy with. The pad of paper I'm happy with also. It's just that I didn't need more stuff. And then, of course, I got some books from my friend's house that was from Mother's house. And I got some music books and stuff with paper in them that I can use for things. So that was good. But, you know, I guess I'm a hoarder. I'm one of those people that I get something and I want more of it. And then I don't want to use it. So I need to be using it. I'm going to try and use the things I have. See if I can't make use of what's in my craft room. Then maybe my craft room could be cleaned up and made nice. So we will see. Okay, have those done. I need to punch a hole in them. Get my hole punch out here. And I guess I could do it with the big one. That's closer to the size it was. And I'm going to ink this a little bit. I should have inked the papers for this other project while I was doing it, but I didn't do that. I thought about it, but then I didn't do it. Main reason I'm inking this is just to get rid of the yellow color of the paper that I lined it with. That needs to be trimmed better. Hope I'm in camera. That's one thing I have a hard time doing, is staying in camera. I don't remember what that little hole was for. They probably had one of those little plastic things through it. So I'll just put some ink on that and it won't show as much. Okay, those are done. And I'm going to go ahead and tie them together. Excuse me. I don't know what brought that on. I'm usually coughing, not sneezing. Okay, come on, thread, go through. I think we can all use packaging that we have. These had a little knot tied down at the end of them, and I'll go ahead and do that. I think it was actually just strung through and then the knot tied, but that's okay. I'll do it this way. So what do you have that you can use for packaging that you can decorate up and use? There have been a lot of people on YouTube recently doing that and showing what they're doing with their throwaway things. I think all of us got the idea that this year was going to be a use it and not throw it away. So hopefully you've got some good ideas, and if you do, you can let me know about them. Okay, now back to this. If I was to make this into a hidden paper clip, which I definitely could do, doesn't quite match up, but it could be done. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's not what it's going to be. Maybe I'll fold these down a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller. And see what I want to do from there. My idea was to make it really big, but I can see that that would take up most of a page. Could be something to put on a page to be cute, or to put on a pocket as an adornment. I think I'll clip off these little pieces that are sticking up here. Okay, I'm going to put this away. I'll get too much stuff out on the desk and I won't be able to do anything. All right, if I'm going to do that, then I need to glue the backs of them down. And it doesn't look like I got them all even. So I probably just should have cut some of it off. Oh well. I don't always do things the way they should be done. And you know, I don't believe there are mistakes. That can't be fixed or done something with. So here we go. Now, I have a page or pocket embellishment here, but it definitely needs something else on it. This piece needs to be folded down a little more, I think. Sticking out quite a bit, and so is this one. That's a little better. Maybe. Sorry, I need a drink of water here. I keep my voice going. Okay, now I need to put something in the middle of it. And I have flowers. I was looking for my box of larger flowers here that I can take apart and do something with or put in the middle of something. That doesn't really do anything for it, does it? Doesn't make it look pretty at all. I don't know whether I'm going to find anything in here that'll work for this. Not that'll go on a page and be fairly flat, because I don't want it to stick up too much. Maybe one of these. Or two of them and something else on it. Really doesn't show up much, does it? And I don't have anything that's darker. Not in this collection, I don't. that actually wouldn't be bad on there, except I don't think I like all the glitter on it. Otherwise, the color would be good. There's another one with a lot of glitter. I don't remember where I got these. But it looks like they all have glitter. This is a little better color, I think. Let's see if I can separate it out. Huh. You see these in the store all pulled apart all the time. So I want to pull one apart and I can't do it. There we go. That works. Oh, that's much better. That's much, much better. I like that a whole lot better. Don't know if I need all 3 layers. Let's see here. Maybe just 2. No, I think the 3 will be okay. And maybe I'll put something in the middle of it. I'm going to have to glue it on. Oh, that will help to get rid of that. Then they'll mash down a little better. Okay. Put these away. Yes, I like that much better. That color brings out the peach in this. Okay. Now, probably should use my Fabri-Tac. Get it all over my fingers and take off my polish, which is what it'll do. Okay. Well, maybe I got away with it okay. All right, let's hold you down for a minute. And I want something in the middle there. I think I'm going to use one of these gold beads, flat back beads. I could use a pearl. Which one do I want, the gold or the pearl? Pearl's pretty, the gold is flashy, and I like flashy a little bit, so let's use the gold one on this. Oops, get them all stuck in my fingers here. Actually, I could do a little bit of both, maybe. We'll see here in a minute. I'm still kind of going by the seat of my pants here on what this is going to end up being. Okay. Get out my little tweezers. Put that right there in the middle. Might look cute to have some little pearls around it. And I don't think the thing's centered anyway. Oh, goodness. Now I've got a mess. Well, we'll see how that does. It's got glitter all over it from that one flower. Okay, that's going to have to dry. And then I'll have to do something with the back of it. maybe I can use a circle from this. A big circle here. I do. I have a big circle. A piece from the back, the map on this. Put on the back of it and go ahead and make it a hidden paper clip. Why not? I don't know what this is a map of. I tried to figure it out. I have no idea. Maybe Greenland. This is Greenland. Who knows? The North Pole. Anyway, it's interesting. Okay, so if I'm going to do that, this needs to go on the back of it, but it also needs a paper clip in there, so it can be a hidden paper clip. And I will ink this. And I need another piece of paper I can put in there. Actually, I need two. And fold this over and cut it so it makes a double circle. Hope I'm not confusing everybody. I'm not going to cut it all the way around. I want it to have it one edge that stays together like that. And now I need a paper clip. I'm hoping it's big enough that I can use a big one. Well, I think I can. I'm going to put the paper clip down over this. And then I'm going to put some glue on it. And this is 3-in-1 Fabri-Tac, whatever you want to call it. I think they're the same thing, just have different names for some reason. I like to use quite a bit on where the paper clip is. I'm going to put that down on here, try and get it centered so it covers up the places that need to be covered up. My flower's getting mashed down. Well, it will, and if it's in a journal anyway. Okay, now to make it a totally hidden paper clip, I need to put glue over here. And put this piece of paper on it. So it's not the neatest hidden paper clip I've ever made, but it's my prototype. What else can I call it? It's a prototype. And I think we'll be making another one here, so I'm going to get out another paper clip. And we'll put those back up. I don't need those anymore. Okay, this needs something on it though on the back, doesn't it? Got to get this mashed down here. And it's actually not right side up. I should probably have looked at that before I got it on there. And it might be too late to get it turned around. Oh well. Oh well. Like I said, this was the prototype. So let me get a piece of paper over here. And it'll work like that. That makes a hidden paper clip. Like I said, it's a prototype, so we'll go ahead and make one out of this, but this one I'm going to go ahead and cut down first. Because they need to be a little bit shorter and neater than the ones I did there. And I have a bunch more pages I can do this with from the calendar. Didn't get these very neatly done, did I? Actually, I think I like this one better. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and do it with some of these narrower ones. And see if I can do something with these. Now the gal that did this cut hers into 1.5 or 1 inch strips, and I don't know if I want mine that small or not. Some of mine have a border on them where I didn't cut them very well from the calendar, so I think I'll use the ones that don't have the border on them. And so these end up being about close to 3 inches across. I don't want these that big, I don't think. Well, maybe. They're not all even. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do 3. And that's 3 inches. I'll cut this last one down to 3 inches. And we'll see what we can do with them. I do think they need to be inked. Definitely need to be inked. So I'm going to do that. And I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I also rounded the corners on them while I was inking. I thought that might look good. And I decided maybe if I kind of measured where I glued them together, it might turn out good. So that's what I'm doing here. Maybe make them a little more even. I don't think they have to be perfect, but you know, it never hurts to make it look good. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll put that one like that. Of course, that one's not being measured. Did I get glue on there? Yes, I did. And I'm going to glue another one on top here. And I'll go ahead and glue these while I'm doing it. These could all be totally different in the end. So I didn't go through my scrap box to look for my edges of my papers. I should have done, because I'm sure I have a bunch of them in there. But I didn't really want to even get involved in my scrap box. That sounds terrible, but it is a big box of a bunch of paper, and I need to organize it better so I know what I have. And that hasn't happened yet. Okay. Now, the lady that did these cut out some gold shiny paper for the centers. She did all kinds of things for the centers of hers. And I have some gold glitter paper that I could use, but I'm still kind of hooked on this hidden paper clip thing. Well, I think it could work. I like hidden paper clips because you can do so much with them. They're so handy to shove on the edge of a paper or to hold something onto a pocket. Okay, so I know I can use this on here. I just need some paper to put it on. Maybe this will be enough. Can't be any wider than the strips of paper that I have that I'm using. So it has to be cut kind of narrow here. Okay, let me see if it's going to work. I think it will. Well, it might show a little bit. Maybe I can kind of cut the corners down a little bit more. So how is everybody's weather? We were cold, freezing cold, and then we got hot. Well, not hot, but 69 degrees for February was a little on the warm side, I thought. And then it's getting cooler again, and we had some rain, which the rain is always fine. I don't mind getting the rain at all. And then it's supposed to get cooler again. I don't get it. The weather's just weird. My sister said it was up in the 70s at their house. And that there were some places just south of them. She lives in the San Jose area, and there were places just south of them that were up in the almost 80s this last week. It just gets crazy. Don't know what the weather's doing. Oh, I wanted to ask, is everybody watching the Olympics? Is anybody watching the Olympics? I like watching the Olympics. I really enjoy them. I don't have anything that I can say about all the sports. Oh, come on. These need to be even here. A little better than that. Phooey. Well, This one could be trimmed down a little bit, since it seems to be a little bit long. And I measured them all the same. You saw that. I was watching the snowboarding, what do they call it, the pipe or something, and thinking how crazy these kids are to be doing that stuff. But they love it, and they're having such fun doing it. It's amazing to me that they can do things like that. Go on those snowboards and do flips and flops, and the skiers are amazing. Did I do that paper clip wrong? No, I'm trying to put it in the wrong way. Goes in this end. I skied when I was younger, but nothing like that. I was a very cautious skier. My dad and my daughter would go skiing with the three of us would go, and they'd go down 3 or 4 times before I made it down once, because they took off and went, and I didn't do that. Okay, that's not too bad. That wouldn't look bad on a paper, right? But it does need some embellishment. So, what am I going to embellish this one with? I want to try flowers, or what? I have some oh, I could put that on one side. Something different on the other side. Let's see, which way does it open up here? Okay, it opens up this way, so it needs to go like this. Oh, I like that. That's how it's going to be. And we're going to try this 3-in-1 and see what it does, if it works with this. Going to use a lot of it. Make sure I've got it right side up, because knowing me, it would come out upside down. Okay, I got that on that side. What do I want to put on the other side? I hope that glue works. I may have to use my hot glue gun on it. Let's see what I've got for the other side, what I have for it. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. In actuality, it could be almost anything. Could be that. Or a hot air balloon. Oh, I like the hot air balloon on there. That's what's going on there. What do you think? What do you think? I think that works pretty well. Now this one, I didn't ink it, didn't do anything special with it, but it definitely needs something on it. Maybe I'll go back to this little box of goodies here and see if I've got something that I want to put on that. It definitely needed to be inked. Maybe I can ink it up a little bit. At least a little bit on the edges. Give it some definition. I know I like things inked, and then I don't ink them. Okay. Now, do I want this on it or this on it? And this one I think is just going to be a decoration for something. It'll be an embellishment for something. I have other ones. I have a lady. Oh, she could be a traveler. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I can always put a paper clip on the back of this if I decide I want a paper clip on it. It doesn't have to be a hidden paper clip. It can be just a paper clip. But right now I think it'll just be an embellishment for a pocket or for a page. Hold that down for a second till it sets. Okay, what do you think? Like I said, I'd like to give credit to the lady that did this, and if I find her before I do my edit my video, I will put her name in there. So I made 3 of these, 2 hidden paper clips and just a page decoration, and I made 2 tags that came on clothing into tags that can go in a journal. So there we go. Thanks for watching. This is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. I appreciate all those who subscribe and all those who watch. Give me a thumbs up if you would, and give me some comments. I like the comments. I don't get very many, and I would like to get more. Thanks for watching. Bye.